Hello, my name is Valerie and we will be doing a level 2 chair yoga practice. So level 2 just basically means we're going to be on the chair and we're also going to be off the chair. Again, if you have any types of issues with your legs and you can't be standing or balancing for too long, don't worry, we're just going to come seated. Take any modifications on the chair that you like. All the poses I should say, through this practice are able to be done on the chair. Take your time. Make sure you're breathing, because that is the most important part of yoga, is your breath. So if you can't do all the poses, like I said before, no need to worry. Let's start today and just start to center our minds. So sitting up nice and tall in your chair, start to just wiggle your hips forward a bit. Make sure both feet are flat on the ground. Place your hands on top of your thighs. Roll your shoulders away from the ears and just soften them down your back. Begin to close your eyes and sit comfortably. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just taking your time to sit here, just ignoring any distractions around you, any sounds, any thoughts, and just to deeply connect with yourself right now. Taking this time to honor your body, to honor your mind, and to honor your spirit. Allow your breath to be steady. Allow your breath to be even. Just breathing comfortably. On your next breath in, just slowly start to open your eyes, gently adjusting your eyes to the light. Let's begin our practice. So take your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Just start to stretch out the neck. So keep the shoulders nice and soft, and only go as deep as your body allows you today. As you breathe in, lift the gaze back up to center, and then lean your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Come all the way back up, and soften your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, lift the gaze back to center, and then as you exhale, gaze up towards the sky. Just let your neck open up through the front. Inhale, come back, sitting nice and tall. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chest and keep the shoulders down. Take a deep breath here. Let's do that one more time on each side. So as you exhale, the right shoulder comes down, or the right ear comes down to the right shoulder. Breathing in, coming back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Keep sitting up nice and tall in your chair. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, lower the chin down towards the chest. Stay with your breath, keep breathing. Inhale, come back up to center, and then lean back last final time. And only go as deep as your body allows you today. Inhale, back to center. Roll the shoulders for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's take our arms out into a T position. So reach your hands out alongside of you and begin to do arm circles. So moving slowly, rolling the arms and making your circles bigger and bigger with each rotation. So until you make giant circles with your hands, really feel that stretch through the arms, through the shoulders and the chest. Do one more big circle here. Stop when you get to the top and then change directions. So keep big in the circle, and now we're slowly going to get smaller. Keep the chest lifted, the shoulders are relaxed. Reach out through the fingertips. Slowly coming smaller and smaller with the circles. And relax your arms down by your sides. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax. Perfect. Let's take our right hand and cross it over top of our chest. And just take your left hand, maybe help the right arm. Just feel that nice stretch through the back of the shoulder here and through the arm. Come all the way back to center. Let's do the other side. So the left arm goes over top of the chest. And just hold on with your right arm. See if you can straighten the arm. Excellent. Release your hands down. Take your hands towards the sides of the chair and just scoot up towards the top of the chair a little bit more so that just your bum is on the chair and your legs are off the chair. Keep your feet hip distance apart, and we're going to inhale and reach your hands up towards the sky. If you have any heart problems here, just reach your hands out in front of you. Keep them shoulder distance apart, so not too wide and not too close together. If you can, reach your hands up towards the sky and then lift your gaze up towards the sky. So just allow the chin to come up slightly. For chair pose. Lower the hands down to your thighs. Let's just stretch out our spine here. So as you inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, gaze up. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the back, and come all the way down as best you can. Inhale, open up through the chest, lifting up the head. And exhale, soften the chin towards the chest, rounding the back. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, come back into your seated position. Perfect. Let's do our chair pose one more time, seated. So you can either hang on to the sides of your chair here and just wiggle into your sit bones, your bum. Keep your feet nice and rooted down on the ground. Press the toes in, press the feet in, and then inhale, reach your hands either up in front of you or reach them up towards the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your chin a little bit. Soften your shoulders. Lift the chest. Keep drawing the lower ribs in towards the belly. So we don't want to arch the back here. We want to reach forward. Engage the core. And as you exhale, lower the hands back down. We're going to do a little bit of a flow. So we're going to move with our breath. So stay seated at the edge of the chair and now open your legs up a little bit wider and allow the toes to come out to the sides. We also want our knees to come out. If you can take your legs wider, you can. If you need to bring them in, maybe just shoulder distance, that's okay too. Just go as deep as your body allows you today. This practice is a lot about balance and flexibility. So if you notice that maybe today you're not as flexible, maybe tomorrow after a couple more chair yoga practices, or maybe next week you might notice a little bit more flexibility, and you might notice you'll be able to open your legs more, you'll be open to reach a little bit higher. It all takes practice, and that's why we call this a yoga practice. So sitting up nice and tall here, we're going to reach our hands out to our sides. And then as you exhale, bring your hands in, cross them over your shoulders. So grab onto opposite shoulders, crossing your arms. Inhale, reach all the way out. And then this time, exhale, switch the hands. So the opposite hand on top of the other, grab onto opposite shoulders. Bring your hands to your thighs, and we're going to slowly drop that left shoulder over towards the right side. And just give a gentle twist. Inhale, come back up to seated. Exhale, twisting over the right shoulder towards the left. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, come back up. One more on each side. Left shoulder towards the right. Allow your arms to balance you as you rest them on your thighs. Keep your thighs nice and strong. Right side. And come back up. So this time we're going to reach our hands down as if we're picking something up, but just go not enough to touch the ground, just to reach your fingers down and lift your chest. And then begin to reach your hands, come all the way up, or again, if you have heart problems, just keep them forward. Reach your hands up, and then exhale, lower, straighten the arms down. Now the chest is just leaning forward just a little bit. If you feel like you're going to lose your balance, don't come down as deep in the pose or sit back on your chair a little bit more, but we want to stay strong in the legs, so keep pressing in through the soles of the feet. So remember, we're reaching forward, the chest is lifted. We don't want to drop our head here. Keep the gaze up, and then reach the hands, come all the way up. One more time. Reach the hands through the center, and then inhale, the hands come up. Perfect. So let's bring our hands to our thighs. Toe heel your feet in slowly. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, let's begin to get off the chair now. So this is where the standing poses come in. We'll start just standing in front of your chair. I'm going to come to the side so that you can see what the pose is meant to look like. So just stand right in front of your chair, and don't worry, the chair is safe. Yoga is safe for you. So just know that the chair is behind you. When you inhale, you're going to reach your hands, either bring them into prayer if you have any heart conditions, or you can reach your hands up towards the sky or out in front of you, and then slowly start to bend the knees as if you're going to come and sit down in the chair. See if you can just hover over the chair here. And whenever you need to, you can always come up to standing, but try not to fall down or fall back on the chair. If you do, that's okay because the chair is there. So reach back with the hips, send the hands up towards the sky, and remember we're drawing the belly in and tucking the tailbone under. So see if you can sink back on towards the chair, maybe a little bit lower, and then inhale, come back up to standing. Take a deep breath here. One more time. I know it's really hard on our muscles, but we're going to make us nice and strong. One more deep breath, and come all the way back to standing. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms, and just move from side to side. So from here, we're going to come into some more balancing poses. The chair is here to guide you and help you with your stability. So if you find that today, maybe you're not balancing as best to your ability, that's why we have the chair here with us today. If you want to challenge yourself, you can always take your hands off the chair and just know that it's there in case you need it. So let's come into our dancer pose first. So standing behind the chair, place your left hand on the chair and really ground down through the left foot. So what that means is you want to be really strong on the left side because we're going to lift our right foot off the ground. Start to draw your right foot in towards your right hand and open up that right shoulder. Roll the right shoulder open. Take your right knee and see if you can keep it in line with your left knee. Again, the chair is here for your stability. So stay breathing, standing up nice and tall. If you like, you can reach your hand out in front of you, knowing that the chair is there and knowing that you're okay. If you want to come a little bit deeper, just start to reach that right foot back behind you, lifting up the knee away from the left knee, and then maybe here you reach your hand out, or maybe you come back to the chair. Take your time with your poses. Keep breathing. And if at any time you need to come out of the pose and sit back down on the chair or pause the video, you can do so. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, release your foot back down to the mat. Shake your legs, shake your arms. Both hands back on the chair. This time, really root down through the right foot. We'll do the other side. So dancer pose on the other side. Bend the left knee. Grab hold of the left foot with the inside edge of the foot. Feel that left shoulder open up. And just breathe. Draw the left knee in towards the right knee. Maybe your hand comes off the chair. Maybe it comes to your hip even. Standing up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in here and then see if you can kick back on the foot. Reach the chest forward just a little bit. One more deep breath. And slowly soften the leg down. Release the foot down to the ground. Shake the legs, shake the arms. Grab onto the back of the chair with both hands and slowly start to walk back, coming into a downward facing dog. So just stretching out the hips, stretching out the shoulders, and only go as deep as your body allows you. So either keeping the gaze forward and the chest lifted, or totally softening down, creating this L hang shape. Soften through the shoulders, just in between them. Let the head be heavy if you like. And then when you're ready, inhale, walk the feet back up. Take a breath here. Take a moment, shake the legs, take a drink of water if you like. And then slowly walk the feet back. This time we're going to add a little bit more balance. So if you found that this pose was tricky when you come too low, just walk the feet up a little bit. keeping the chest lifted, and just draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And we're going to come into our warrior 3 balance. So as you inhale, reach that right leg up high. Keep the arms straight, keep the legs straight if you can. And remember, you can always challenge yourself a little bit more, walk the feet back a little bit more. Press down through the left foot, reach back with the right foot. Take your foot so that it's parallel with your hip, or sorry, at the same line as your hip, or you can just take your toes a little bit off the ground. One more deep breath. Exhale, release the foot down, walk the feet up. Relax the shoulders, shake the arms, shake the legs. We'll do it one more time on the other side. So just walking the feet back. And when you're ready, lifting the left leg up. So remember, be nice and strong through the right foot. Take the toes off the earth, flex the feet towards the ground, and just stay here for 3 or 5 breaths, or as long as your body needs to. Slowly relax, lower the foot down, walk your feet back towards your chair. Shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your hips, shake your shoulders, shake it all out. So just coming onto the side of the chair, or you can stay at the back of the chair if you like to. And make sure your chair is on your mat so that it's nice and even. You want to be on a flat surface with your chair. So just standing beside your chair, take your right hand to your hip, left hand is on the chair. And you're going to pendulum your foot. You're going to lift your foot up. So keep your legs as straight as you can. This is going to work your legs and your butt muscles. So as you inhale, lift your right foot up, keep the foot flexed, and just start to lift the leg off the ground. We'll do that 4 times. So that's 2, 3, keep the leg straight, and 4, lower that leg down to the ground, and then switch hands. So either coming onto the other side, or if you're behind your chair, just switch hands. Take the left hand to the hip, the right hand is on the chair. Standing up nice and tall, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, straighten both legs, and then just reach the foot up. Keep the leg straight for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come all the way back down. Let's come to sit on our chair. Remember, we want to keep the back of our body off the back of the chair so that we're engaging our core muscles, engaging our back muscles, and becoming nice and strong and stabilized. Let's do some side body stretches here. So for this pose, we're going to shuffle onto the right side of our chair so that our right leg is off the chair, but our left leg and side of the bum is on the chair. Keep your left knee over top of your left ankle. So we don't want the foot to be in too much. We want the foot nice and flat on the ground in front of us. And then take your right leg, straighten your right leg out to the side. See if you can turn your toes so that they face the front of the room. Take your right hand on top of your right thigh, or maybe just take your right hand to your hip, whatever one you feel more comfortable in today. You can either keep your left hand where it is and just start to lean the body over, or you can reach the left hand up towards the sky and then maybe lean over. Notice your stability and your balance here, and take your time. Maybe you just reach your hand up, maybe you just reach your hand out. Wherever you are, just stay here for 2 breaths, in and out through the nose, breathing evenly. And gently release that hand down. Bring your leg in and scoot over to the left side. Let's do the same thing on the left side. So the right foot is flat on the ground, right knee is over top of the right ankle. See if you can turn those left toes to face the front of the room, straighten the left leg as best you can. The left hand reaches down the left leg. Take your right hand, place it either gripping on to the chair. You can take your left hand to your hip, or you can reach your right hand, come all the way up, and maybe you lean over and just hinge for gate on the left side. Take your time. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Bring your hand back down. Bring your leg back in. Slowly start to walk the body forward onto the chair. You can take your right foot, place it over top of your left knee, and maybe you can hook your right foot on your right ankle. Maybe you just cross your legs. From here, reach your hands up towards the sky, and then take your left hand and place it underneath your right arm. Twist your hands together. If you feel like you have very tight shoulders, you can always just grab onto opposite elbows, or you can bring your hands into prayer and bring the forearms to touch. So again, if you want to try, reach your hands, come all the way up, take the left hand underneath the right arm, and then bring the palms to touch each other. We want to lift the elbows so that they're in line with our shoulders, and we want to draw the thumbs away from the ears. This is eagle pose. Feel that nice stretch through the shoulders. Keep lifting the elbows up towards the shoulders and drawing the thumbs away from the face. Close the eyes if you like. Eagle pose. Sitting up nice and tall. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Gently release your hands. Let your hands come down by your sides. And then just take your right leg over back to the right. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your arms, and shake out your legs. Other side. Left leg over top of the right. Maybe you hook on with your left foot, maybe not. Inhale this time, reach the hands, come all the way up. And this time, the right arm is going underneath the left arm. Begin to spiral the hands towards one another. Press the palms towards each other. Lift up the elbows. Draw the thumbs away. Again, you can always take on to opposite shoulders, or another modification is to bring your hands and forearms together. Wherever you are, just stay with your breath. So keep breathing. Keep lifting the shoulders away from lifting the elbows away from the floor so that they're in line with the shoulders. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the thumbs away from the face. Press, press, press the palms together. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And gently relax your hands down by your sides. Relax your foot down and roll the shoulders for 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. So just staying where you are on your chair. Maybe come up a little bit more so just your glutes are on the chair and not your legs. We're going to grab onto the sides of the chair and just lift up our heels. So lifting up the heels 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And if you need to take your time, just maybe doing one heel and then the other, you're more than welcome to do that. From here, let's just straighten our legs out in front of us and begin to tap the toes down towards the earth. Lift the toes up towards the sky. Tap the toes down. Lift the toes up. You can bend your knees a little bit here if you need to, or you can try to keep them straight. If you bend your knees, your toes can come a little bit higher, and you can flex your feet a little bit more. Do 2 more. 2 and 1. Walk the feet in, and we're just going to do nose to knee. So you can keep your hands by your sides, or you can take your hand and interlace them around your shin, and just bring the knee up, draw the nose towards the knee, lower it down, other side. Interlacing the fingers, drawing the nose to the knee, and taking it down. If you feel like you have the strength and you don't need to use your hands, just slowly moving without the help of your hands. Keep steady with your breath and just take your time. If you feel like you need to start using your hands, just move slowly. Really tuck the chin in to draw the nose towards the knee. If it doesn't touch, that's okay. If you can only lift your knee up just a little bit, or maybe you can't reach down towards your knee, that's okay too. If you need to go slower than me or faster than me, it's your yoga practice. Do 1 more on each side. 1 more on the right side. And 1 more on the left side. Let's slowly start to shuffle our hips back. Rest our back on the chair now. Close your eyes and just bow your head towards your heart. Keep your hands on top of your thighs. Just relax here and soften into the chair. Start to connect to that sweet and steady breath. Just taking this moment to relax. Taking this moment to thank your body for taking the time for yourself, for taking the time to stretch, to balance, to honor yourself, honor your body, honor your mind and your spirit. And you can stay resting like this for as long as you like in your Shavasana, your final relaxation pose. Thank you all for letting me guide your practice today. The bright and beautiful light that shines in me bows to the bright and beautiful light that shines in you. Namaste.